Hi, my name is Robert. Please read the comments in the About section of this video. It has valuable information and updates. My YouTube channel has a disclaimer video that I encourage you to watch. And please like, share, and subscribe. I hope you found what you're looking for. Thank you very much for watching. Preparing to leave Charlotte, North Carolina, headed south into South Carolina, through Jacksonville, Florida, and into Orlando, Florida, where we'll probably stay a night, 2 at the most, and then see what I have to do after that. So, going to start off today going to the post office, mailing off a couple of small packages. I do need to find a salvage yard with a few 850s in it. I was told there's a Volkswagen salvage yard here in Charlotte, but I don't know where it is, so I probably won't find it. I wonder what Buster Brown is finding today in the Albuquerque area, because he goes to the salvage yard, probably more than I do. That he has definitely more cars than I have. He has probably 6 or 7 of these P80 Volvos. Nonetheless, looking forward to meeting a couple of people and helping with what I can. Going from Charlotte to Columbia, South Carolina, the GPS thought it would be quicker to go through some 2-lane highways on the edge of North Carolina and South Carolina. So we have some nice scenic driving here in South Carolina. Believe it or not, the speed limit on this road is 60 miles an hour, or about 98 kilometers. I take that back. The speed limit is 55 miles an hour, which is around 85 kilometers. Day 27, I'm in Columbia, South Carolina, looking at an S70, maybe a 98 model, and checking on a couple things. Mainly is blowing the fuse. Look like the tensioner's bouncing around for some reason. Those are cheap in the salvage yard. Got a little bit of squeaking on something down here. Hey, shut it off! Got a bad mount, but we need to figure out why this fuse is blown. When we put a fuse in number 35 position, as soon as the key is turned to the accessory position, the fuse immediately pops. So we're going to try to figure out what is shorted out in this system, and the only way I know how to do that right off the bat is to unplug things that may power up when the accessory is selected. Now the radio still works when this fuse is blown, but has no dash lights, has no sunroof. Well, here's the cabin filter on this car. Since it's been, how do we say, fermented, we will sell this cabin filter to the highest bidder. And we're getting a high five from the PCV system. This is serpentine belt I'm going to replace because I got a spare last night. And these belts are allowed to have 40 cracks per inch. And I think we may be there on this one. So I got a serpentine belt for them. But when you're missing chunks, it's past time. A guy threw a head off of a bad serpentine belt, which was new. So you surely don't want to do one with an old one. This is the inside of the ignition switch wiring harness. The wires that are connected in there. A couple of them look like they've gotten hot, but I don't see any obvious damage to any wires or anything bare. Look what we have here. A T5, and then you walk over to the side door in this salvage yard with a manual stick. This is the second one I've seen in the same salvage yard. Shame on you people. You don't want your CV axle sounding. Sounds like the roller coaster going uphill. One of the 2 main issues this owner had with this vehicle was that the electrical problem and grinding noise on his caliper. He was believing that the caliper was stuck, and as you can see, this brake pad is grinded halfway through this caliper. Through this rotor. So we have a replacement caliper for it out of the salvage yard with a little bit of pad left. He's getting some new pads already on order, and we're going to replace this rotor with a brand new one. That's the new rotor, and the surface of it, that's the used one, how bad it's been grinded in. We have the caliper replaced and the rotor replaced, so he's going to redo the brakes on it in about a week. Next, we got a better coolant bottle installed, one without cracks. Now we're going to replace the reflective part of this headlight assembly. Alright, so we got the light lens back on, so that light should project out some light back onto the street. Now we're going to reset the service light, check on, see if I got any solutions for this electrical problem, and call it a day here in Columbia, South Carolina. Okay, all done with Ray's 98 S70. We replaced the armrest with one with a good cup holder. We reset the service light. We replaced the caliper and the rotor on this right rear. We got the headlight fixed. We figured out that there was a wire short because of the wiring harness issues with the interior light blowing a fuse. So we got that taken care of, and he should be good to go for a little while. He's got the PVC to do, brakes to do. We replaced the coolant bottle reservoir, and he's thankful to me and to the people that are supporting this tour that made donations to make this possible. So thanks a lot, everybody, and we'll be heading to, where am I going? Charleston, South Carolina, in a few minutes. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.